All right.
My devices weren't connected.
Fuck.
Oh.
What's going on?
Check out what I got today.
Nice.
Yeah. So are we live now?
We're live, but I'm gonna
Oh.
play the.
Coming in hot.
I'm gonna play the intro first.
Yeah, do that.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, damn it, my goddamn fucking camera.
Get the picture of Mikey Bones passed out, then we can't see him anymore.
That's right.
Stupid fucking camera.
I gotta get rid of this intro. And
There we go.
Make a new one.
No, I gotta get rid of the one that says intro because it's wrong. And then,
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then
Change
bring
the
up the
name?
right one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But just get rid of it. It's pointless.
We should do one in Vegas.
Yeah.
There you go.
We should.
I can't be there
Oh.
Why?
because it's like when I have a show.
Oh, you guys have a show that same weekend?
Yeah,
Which band?
both.
Both. You're in like 10
All of-
bands.
Well,
All of them.
two of them. Blanks and one-sided.
Oh,
Nice. Where's
Where
that
at?
show?
Wait, which weekend is Vegas?
December 4th.
Okay, that's in. That's just Blanks. That's Blanks in Texas,
Okay. Oh,
Houston.
that's so close.
Yeah, that close.
It's so close. You could make it. You could make it by midnight.
Yeah, get
There
a
you
get
go.
an early fight.
That's great.
We'll get
Well, the
some
rest of
scrambled
us,
eggs and brunch
the,
and do
the
an intro.
rest of us will do a show live from the dive bar.
Oh,
Nice.
that's
Yeah.
cool. That is cool.
So
Okay.
let's not be idiots. What are we drinking?
Yeah. Let's start with Groby.
I'm drinking this.
Oh,
Ooh, nice Czech pills.
I love
I
Jack Pilsners.
I have other ones, but this is, I don't know. I started with this before I was doing shit, and I haven't finished it yet. So
Super sassy.
You guys like my piece of paper?
Indeed. I got
Beautiful.
It's all my look numbers.
Ooh, stats.
My
Oh,
desk is
shit.
a fucking mess, man.
hey, man, are we gonna go see
Tell
the
me.
Necromantics and Delta Bombers Sunday night?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
I actually am seeing them out here when they come.
Yeah, they're
Where
playing
are
in They're playing in Vegas at the Fremont Country Club on Sunday night.
Oh, they're playing Sunday night while
Yeah.
we're there.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
fuck
that's right,
it, we'll
'cause the
go.
following,
Yeah,
'cause the following
them
weekend-
and the Delta Bombers.
Yeah, we'll go pants.
Yeah, we'll
Kim.
go.
Okay.
We'll go.
Delta Bombers are good, man. I like that.
Yeah, I love that band.
We'll get Kim on InebriNation again too.
There we
Kim,
go.
Kim could be in the intro. We'll pants him or something.
He was on the Christmas show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was. He was. He
Yeah.
had his fucking the Great Escape hat on and the whole nines.
Yeah,
He's talking about spreading stone.
I know, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's right.
adulting is a trip, dude.
I know. Yeah.
Never thought you'd be like
Well, like all
Charlie
that
Splatterhead and Tim and fucking Kim.
all
Necker.
that dude does for a living is play music. So like when COVID hit, like it was like he had to find something to do.
house
so-
chores.
Throw fucking gravel.
Bro, I get it. I'm trying to grow grass. It's fucking hard, dude.
So I'm since Groby's on the Pilsner kick, I'm also starting the evening. Well, starting. I started
You're
earlier,
continuing the evening.
but I'm starting the show with a nice, crisp, refreshing Pilsner from Fox and Hare right down the street.
Nice.
So who's writing these down so we can tag these people when we post this?
I don't know. I could write things
thought you
down,
were
I
writing
guess.
that on your statistics paper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. No, my paper's all a mess. I
Should just
can't.
start checking it into Untapped.
Oh,
Then go back and look at your history.
Nah, that's a pain in the
do
ass.
do an
All right.
InebriNation Untapped, and then somebody could log it as we're telling
If
them.
Untapped wants to sponsor us, we can use their fucking.
Yeah,
Platform.
I keep meaning to make us an account, but
I have one, but I
And then I
never
get
use
high,
it.
and then I forget.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So-
I get high, something else happens. Tomorrow.
I've got 2 beverages.
All right, what do you got?
Oh,
Mike?
Mikey's got 2 beverages.
So I got your good old fashioned bourbon whiskey, an American classic, with a couple rocks because.
Well, we have to tag them too. So bourbon whiskey by who?
All right, I'm doing Elijah Craig, just simple, single
All right.
barrel, I think. They had the gigantic bottle at Costco for cheap, so I was like, "Fuck yeah, I don't mind if I do." The more, the merrier. And then I'll crack this bad boy. I got the one of those Naristas. I got the Harpoon.
Oh, nice.
Dunkin' Donuts series. This is the
Nice.
Harpoon Dunkin'.
Do they even have Dunkin' Donuts by you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not.
My wife's East Coast, and so she's like a huge fan. I think Dunkin's like meh, but like
It's not like
she loves
Dunkin' on the West Coast is not like it is out here. Like
No.
Dunkin' out here is like Carl's Jr. in California. Like it's at
Yeah.
every exit,
every
on-
fucking
Yeah.
corner. Yeah.
Yeah, out here that's Dunkin'. Like there's Dunkins across the street from each other out here.
I
Yeah,
have one
we
right
got a
across the street. I have one right across the street from my house.
There's
If I don't feel like taking the 10 minutes to make coffee, I walk over there, get a little coffee, and come back in like 5.5.
have you seen Groby? I think it's in Butler, but there's a Dunkin' Donuts in a like a strip mall on Route 23.
Okay.
And then in the parking lot, there's a drive-through Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh yeah, it's by that tire. It's by that tire place.
They're in the same building.
Yeah.
It's got to be the same owner, right? Like you can't.
No, it's not. I've talked to them.
Shut
It's
the
not the
fuck
same
up. Could
owner.
you imagine
Yeah.
franchising a Dunkin' and then
I
having
know.
some dickhead
Yeah.
fucking set one up right in the parking
Yeah.
lot?
But
Oh,
what's funny
fight
is
that
they're
motherfucker.
both successful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I imagine, dude. Like out here, we've got a few. Like you said, they're not on every corner, but we have a few of them. And like my wife likes to go because she's from the East Coast and it's a pretty staple out there. But yeah. So I grabbed these because I was like, oh man, it's a series. There's 4 beers. This one is the Dunkin' Maple Cream. So I'm assuming it's a cream ale with a little bit of maple. It comes in at a rockin' 5.5 alcohols.
All right.
The whiskey, I don't know. It's either 90 something or 100 proof. So
Mine's
45 to
pretty.
50 alcohols.
Mine's pretty high for a pilsner. I got a 6.8 pilsner.
Oh
There you
shit, that
go.
is pretty up there for a pils.
Yeah.
I believe the Fox and Hare primitive pills is in the 6 something range.
Yeah.
Dude, this smells like a maple donut. Like 100, like 1,000 fucking.
What kind of beer is that? Is it a stout? Porter?
I'm assuming it says creme. I'm assuming it's a cream ale. Let me taste it. Oh, it smells like.
I've had 2 of those flavors. I haven't had that one. So
I was gonna grab the pumpkin because 'tis the season and shit, but
yeah.
but this one I was like, I like maple donuts a lot. That's like
Sure.
my go-to.
All right. I'm a
It's
Boston cream kind of guy. I got.
Fancy.
Oh, your brother's talking.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
Boom.
We have those up here too.
Yeah.
We have the Dunkin' and Baskin Robbins combos. It's nice.
Yeah.
There's not too many of them, but we have them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they exist.
Yeah.
But
That's
I see him
as
at,
far
like,
as ice
airports.
cream goes, we live by the Dairy Swirl. We live by Cliffs and fucking Ledgewood.
Yeah, why go there?
Right.
Why go anywhere else for ice cream? Fucking both world famous places.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm going on to what I got here. This is New Ridge Brewing Company in Philadelphia. We were supposed to go there that one weekend, but we were all broke.
Okay.
I wasn't
So-
broke. I was
You weren't
probably
here.
doing something. Oh.
Yeah. This is called Moscow Speed Wolf.
That's
give you a
a
guess.
great name for a fucking band.
Right? What kind of beer do you think it is? Moscow.
Moscow Speed Wolf.
I'm thinking like an Imperial IPA.
Russian Imperial
Stout.
Stout.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stout,
okay.
yeah. Now, I poured it into this, as you can see what it looks like, but I'm drinking it out of this.
There we go.
That thing's bitching. I like that it's like
Oh, my
the
God.
horn is the handle.
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome.
Okay, I finally finished this. I'm going to get a different one.
All right. I'll finish reviewing this. It weighs in at 9.1 alcohols. Have you guys know, they may not have known this on the show, but I've been doing the keto diet until just now.
Ah,
So if I drink this whole thing,
you're gonna drink that whole thing.
oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get drunk.
Yeah.
At 9.1, this is gonna be awesome. I don't think I've tasted
This
anything else.
is why the Temp planned this for this day. It's like
Yeah.
we should do a show
There's no work tomorrow.
on the 11th. No, it's because he was ending his keto diet. He was.
Oh, I'll go back on it. I just wanted to drink tonight.
All right.
Yeah.
You look like you lost some weight.
I'm down 30 pounds.
Yeah, dude, I lost
wow,
like
shit.
80 something pounds when I did that.
Holy shit.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck.
I know.
Dude,
I
I
don't
just
think I
don't.
ever
I
saw
like.
that.
And I did it
shit.
as a
Drink-
vegetarian, which is even fucking harder because it's an all protein fucking diet.
all fat.
So,
Yeah.
Like it's high fat.
yeah, high fat, high protein. So I've seen a lot of cheese.
Yeah, I was just say ranch dressing on all your vegetables.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been eating tons of fat, no carbs, and I'm like, hey, it worked.
yeah.
Bro,
Very
I
cool.
like all the food and drinking too much. Like that's my heart.
I put this little thing up there for the
Oh,
10.
yeah, that's for New Ridge there. I told them I was cracking this open tonight. I got this back in August. So they said, oh, I hope it held up. And it held up. This thing is delicious. They'll be releasing 4 packs of 16 cans around Christmas time.
Was the Secretary Groby able to jot down the beer that you were drinking? I don't know.
Oh, I got several. What was this one? New Ridge?
Yeah, this was New Ridge Moscow Speed Wolf.
And let's talk about these sexy T-shirts we all have on.
Oh, yeah.
Mikey is rocking.
Boom, boom, boom.
Bone,
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the 10th
Bones,
of the
Thugs,
month.
and Harmony tank top.
Tank top with the marijuana cigarette leaves all over it. Cannabis.
Nice. I have. Make sure you tag Bones, Thugs, and
Bone
Harmony.
thugs.
I
Okay.
I
Miss my
have
Uncle Charles.
from Monterey, California.
Oh, beautiful town.
Cold Morning, the
Mm.
the country's greatest doom metal band.
Oh.
Great friends of mine. I've known Matt Billack and Angelo Tringali and Bruce Blankenship, man, since I was fucking, I don't know, 16 or something. And they've been in multiple bands together, you know, great thrash bands, great metal bands. And I actually played one of their songs in one of my bands for years. And, but Cold Morning, great. And this is officially a crew shirt, so it's got Doom Crew on the back.
Watch out now.
Yeah, and D10's wearing a Dolly Parton shirt.
There it is.
Nice.
So sick.
As soon as I saw this thing, I had to have it.
That's
That is
pretty rad.
classic. I would rock that.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, you got it, right?
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to.
What you got there, Groby?
Can you say it?
Yes.
Ah, Paul Bailoff.
It's a quote from Paul Bailoff of Exodus.
Smash everything, leave nothing unsmashed.
Yes, it's got
I
a big
agree with that.
it's got a big upside down cross on it. It says
Paul
Paul Bailoff.
Bailoff, man, that would have been a guy to have on the show. I've hung out
Yes.
with Bailoff, and it's a wild ride.
Did you guys leave anything unsmashed?
No, no, he sure as fuck didn't. And this was in his like older years, like post Exodus. I think he was in Piranha or something at the time, but.
Speaking of shows, you just played a fairly substantial one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I did, yeah. Yeah, I played one.
So let's hear about it. Chuck.
It's substantial because I was reminded the day of the show that it's the first time we've played since 2013.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah,
Jesus.
that's
Really?
a long fucking yeah. Apparently, and the last show we played in 2013 was in Vegas at the Dive Bar. We had played San Diego the night before. You and James were there.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's got to be the when we saw you guys right before.
And that's about 2013, dude.
Yeah.
We're old.
Fuck, dude. That's 8 years, dude. Or yeah, that's 8 years. I had to check my math real quick.
Yeah. So the cool thing was, I thought I was gonna have a hard time remembering like the words to some of the shit off of the newer record, but I was stumbling on stuff like "spoiler" and like "all torn up." Like I was like, "What the fuck? How does the second verse of that shit start?" And
Sling some yogurt, go marble mouth.
dude, the great thing is like there were people there like that knew
Singing
the
the
words.
lyrics.
So like I had some people flew up from Mexico and LA and yeah, it was a good time, man. Saw a lot of old friends. I saw my old friend Dennis, man, that I haven't seen in probably like over 30 years. Like he showed up. Like fucking he doesn't even know anything about the band, right? We were just old friends, and like he showed up with his wife, who was also an old friend of mine. But it was cool. We had a good time, man. Great.
That's fucking awesome.
Great. I think we're ready for Vegas.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely doing Vegas. I wanted to do Seattle a lot, but
yeah,
just timing wise, man. Like I had a baby, you know. I can't just fucking leave her to fend for herself. So
yeah, it
my
was.
turn.
You
put
good.
Vegas.
Babies are like cats, man. You just put out bowls of food and water in random rooms, and they're good.
That's like my buddy, dude. My buddy.
Just tell Boogie he can't play until he takes care of him.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking. My buddy, when we lived in Hawaii a long time ago, and my oldest was a baby, he was like, "Hey, come on out." I was like, "Dude, I can't. I got a fucking baby. You know, I got to take care of her, whatever." And he was like, "Oh, just like put her in the like, don't turn the oven on, but just like put her in the oven and lock the door. She can't get out. She's safe." I was like, "Are you fucking crazy?" And he's like, "Or how about this? Like, go into the hotel, one of the hotels, and go to the concierge desk and be like, 'Hey, I'm a guest here. I need to leave my baby because I'm going out to have drinks with friends.'" And I was like, "That's not how any of that fucking works." What the fuck is? I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" So several years later, like a decade later, he has a kid, and I'm like, I'm like, "Hey, dude, let's go out." He's like, "Oh, I can't. I got the baby." I'm like, "Oh, just fucking lock him in the oven, you piece of shit." I'm so glad I got the opportunity to throw that back in your face.
Yeah.
You dumb fuck.
Just fucking
Lucky,
put the
that
baby.
reminds me of a drunk news story that I got.
They can't get out. They'll be fine.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh no, they're safe. They can't get out. I'm like, dude, the fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
drunk news story.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep,
Let me
beep.
get myself logged in here correctly so I can see this thing, because now it's not letting me.
Bro,
those tamales you got me from Seattle were fucking killer, man.
Dude.
They were fucking rocking, man.
I love tamales.
I left Seattle in like 1997, and I have never said the one thing I miss about Seattle is the food. But this trip, holy shit.
There are certain things here that are really good though. Like those bows, like if you go down like, you know, Pike Street area.
Oh yeah.
Like the little Chinese shop that's got like the steam buns, the bows.
Yeah.
Bro, some of the best I've ever had. And I've been to fucking China. You know what I mean? Like they're good.
We went to this farmer's market, and it was it's basically in the Chad, you know?
Oh, sick.
Yeah. And
that's still going?
No, it's a farmer's market now.
Okay, I was like, holy fuck, they're still doing that?
But they had this tamale shop, dude, and it was so fucking good. Like, I just went up, me, Laura, and Aubrey got a tamale. And I'm sitting there, and Laura's like, "You don't think these will last on the plane, do you?" And I was like, "Fuck this, I'm going out." I went out and bought like a fucking 12-pack of
whole
them.
bag. Yeah.
I got 2 for Groby and fucking 4 for us. So I got a 6-pack. My math's no good.
Should have got a 12er.
I know, dude.
They hold good when you freeze them.
Oh yeah, but they weren't frozen on the plane, so
Right.
they were
right.
frozen. Then they defrosted, but we survived. And
I
then
kept
there was,
them cold. Dude, I kept them cold till Monday, and they were great.
Roby's like,
Yeah.
I had diarrhea. I don't give a shit. They were delicious.
Yeah.
and then there were this Asian spot selling buns, man, and
Bro,
they
those-
were so fucking good. It's like
The fucking pork bow.
I gotta tell you,
Battle.
before, like we played a show in Everett, right, which is like an hour north of Seattle. Is where we actually played. You look shocked by that, Mikey.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that far out of town. I thought it was
Yeah.
like one of the outskirt neighborhoods.
No, it's. I mean, it's like an hour with traffic.
Uh-uh.
So, anyway, we're there and like we're like we got to get something to eat, right? But people kept coming in that I hadn't seen in years, and it was hard to get the fuck out of there. So finally, we're like, let's just go to the Italian place next door, and we all three of us, me, Laura, Aubrey, walk into this Italian place, going, we're getting Italian food in fucking Everett,
Pacific
Washington.
Northwest.
Yeah, this is not going to be good, but let's just go in and eat. Then we look at the menu and it's like super expensive, right? And the owner is like fresh off the boat, right? We order fucking food and this shit came to us. And I got to tell you, man, that's the best fucking Italian food I've ever had in my fucking life.
Good.
I love that, man.
Dude, I told the dude, yeah, I mean, he brought the chef out and everything to meet us. And the chef is like Albanian. From Albanian American. He's from New York, you know. But fuck, it was good. It was so good, and I wish I could remember the name of the place. But by the next show, I'm gonna have the name and
Then you
link
can
it
tag
up
him in it.
because
Yeah, Google it and be like.
and it's right next to Tony V's garage. So if you're in a punk rock band, you're touring up there, you're gonna end up playing there at some point. It's right next door. Fucking killer.
Yeah, save a little extra scratch so you can get the good Italian food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pricey, but it's worth it, man.
Oh, 100%. Like, yeah. If
Yeah.
good food is
And I ain't broke.
absolutely worth it. You
I ain't broke. I can afford that shit.
know what I'm saying? It's like good booze.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
You got your
spend
drunk
the
news
extra
queued
$10.
up there? D-Town?
Once I found those tamales, I would have just fucking ate tamales for fucking
Right.
8 days.
I do.
That was the
I
next
could-
day.
Come on, to the shit. Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to leave. I was like, fuck, man.
Bro, this beer pairs super good with whiskey because the maple and like I'm gonna get fucked up.
Dude. While D-Temp's telling his drunk news
Yeah.
story, I'm
So listen,
gonna go get something.
All right. So this page is trying to make me subscribe, even though I was able to read it earlier. So I'm going to give you the gist of it.
lame.
This guy got in a fight with his wife, and he went for a drive. He was pretty drunk, and a cop pulled him over about a mile away from his home. And he went up to the car. You know, he could smell the smell of alcohol on him. And he said, "Excuse me, sir, have you been drinking tonight?" And he said, "Yes." And he said, "But I was not driving." Even though, you know, the cop just pulled him over. And he's like, "You weren't?" He said, "No, the 4-year-old sitting on my lap was." So he had this kid on his lap saying he was driving. That was his excuse.
Like, one, that's super fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's very dangerous. But like, it's also hilarious. Like,
I
this
know,
fool
right?
really thought. Like, one, he thought it was a good idea to let a fucking
Yeah, he
4-year-old
took his
just,
4.
like,
Well, no, I think he took the 4-year-old after
Yeah,
he got pulled over, put him on his lap, and said he was driving.
No, it wasn't me. It was the 4-year-old. Like, dude,
Yeah.
either way, you're fucked. You know
Oh,
what
exactly.
I mean? Like, you're
Extremely
not getting
fucked,
any
man.
less in trouble.
Right.
I don't know. It's not like I didn't have a pickup truck full of fucking kids driving around town, fucking backloaded.
Yeah, but did you have a 4-year-old?
No, they were all like 10, 11.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I mean, back in the day, dude, that was totally okay. It like several states, it was still okay up until more recently. You know, I had people in the back of the truck. You know,
Yeah. I don't know. I did. Everybody's like, it's against the law. I was like, really?
Since when?
I
know
don't-
what I mean? Like, I grew up right in the back of one. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
I don't know. Kid and all her friends are in the back. There's a bunch of them in the cap. I'm driving them around from here to there.
Yep.
It's usually on like Halloween and shit.
5 kids and a dog, or whatever. Yeah, I remember way back when, like before seatbelts were like required, and if the car didn't come with them installed, because it was like a feature. You know what I mean? So like my grandma had this like station wagon, bro, and like I remember my little cousin as a baby being like wrapped up and on the dashboard, and then the rest of us just fucking flying all over the place, like doing WWE fucking wrestling in the back of the station wagon, like that very early 80s or whatever. Like that shit, like there were no laws, man. It was wild, wild west.
Sure.
Just get shit paid, fucking drive it with the grandbaby on the dash, no big deal.
I don't ever remember in my life being seatbelted in when I was a kid.
Yeah, not until like later. Right.
I can't ever remember.
Yeah, later on.
I can't ever remember being seatbelted in any car.
Right.
With my parents when I was like, under 10. I can't ever remember anybody going, put your seatbelt on. It was always just get in the back seat, and you had this big back seat, so you were like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And hand me a beer.
My dad built a bed.
And hand me a beer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was sauce driving fucking every fucking day. He was fucking hammered.
Just ashing a cigarette on the 4-year-old's head.
What do you got there, Tom? You got something from Drunkables? Make sure you tag Drunkables there.
Oh, look at that.
It reminded me that I had this when I saw Catherine post this here.
Okay, it might be out of date, man.
Yeah, I know. But I'm not going to drink it. I'm not going to eat it because it says it's chicken salad. So, if it's past the date. If the hummus, I would be doing that. But
yeah.
The hummus,
hey, baby.
Hummus.
There you go.
Ass.
Your stuff is on our show.
Kick ass, man.
Expired chicken is no bueno.
You're at a bar or a brewery.
If you're at a bar that has them, buy them.
And if you're at a bar that doesn't have them, tell them. Get Drunkables.
Yes, tell them. A brewery. They're made for a brewery scene because, breweries in Jersey can only serve like chips and peanuts.
I had to get something in a little glass too. Mikey has something in a little glass.
What is that? So, is that French fry vodka?
No. So Laura, myself, are not big fans of gin. But the cool thing about the farmers markets up here in the New York, Pennsylvania, tri-state area, they all have distillers like handing out samples at all these fucking places. It's great. So this is from Silverback Distillery. Write that down, Groby. They're and they are going to be on the show. We're going to go to they have 2 locations. They have the distillery and I don't want to fuck it up, but it's in the south somewhere. And then their second location is here in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania.
That's the one I was telling you about, Tim.
We got to go out there then and do the show.
We're going there. Yeah, no, they want us to come there. This is called Strange Monkey, and it's a female master distiller who also doesn't like gin. She made this one, and she took first place like a month after it was released at the San Francisco Spirits Festival. And it's so good. The botanicals in here are amazing. This is a great gin. Strange Monkey by Silverback. And we've got a great bourbon downstairs from them as well.
Oh, sorry. I got excited about the bourbon.
I mean, I'm drinking gin straight. That's not something I would do. This is good. This is good.
Yeah, that's
very
pretty.
Cool.
That's pretty
awesome.
legit. Is it like your classic like juniper botanicals, or is there anything?
It's it's a little bit of juniper, and then whatever else she put in here is it's definitely it's not your like overpowering juniper, like gin that you would think of, but it's It's definitely gin. It's definitely killer. It's pretty citrusy. It's good.
I got a new beer.
What do you got there, Groby?
I got this. There we go. There's the camera. I moved it. It's Dia de los Muertos
Bolero
Yeah,
Snort.
yeah.
from Bolero Snort. It's a horchata cream ale.
Oh,
So, this is my beer for the holidays. So
I like cream ales.
instead of a pumpkin beer, I got this one. So
I'm down.
That's a
with
good one.
All right.
I've had
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Describe it. Like, so how's it taste?
it tastes like a horchata,
All right.
but a beer.
Like
You know.
cinnamon
So-
rice milk.
I'm gonna go look for that.
Bolero Snort, they had out a lot of for like, the pumpkin season, Halloween, a lot of like sour ales.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not a big sour ale guy, so I opted for this one.
I don't blame you.
So,
Plus, the artwork on that is the shit. That's
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
nice.
it's fucking really cool. So
Very cool. Hey, you guys want to hear like a news story?
Yeah.
Check this out now. Ohio is holding a lottery for the right to buy a $2,500 bottle of liquor.
nice.
Right?
Sick. Yeah.
The
It's funny, I
right
just
to buy
opened
it.
To buy it.
What do you
It's a
mean the
lot.
right to buy it? If I have $2,500 and I want to buy it, why can't I?
Oh,
It's
it's like
like-
getting on a list, like when they do
I
the
don't know.
Van Winkle
Let's
release.
read it. and find out what it
That's
has.
called a personal seat license.
Oh. Here, you can win the lottery and then get in line to buy this booze. I don't even know what kind it is yet. Let's read it. It's a lottery, but these high-end bottles of booze are definitely not free. Ohio Liquor Control is letting people this week submit their name and personal information for the right to buy only one of these rare bottles of liquor. So the drawing closes on November 15th. So listen, you guys want to put your money together to get InebriNation on the list and then buy the bottle for us,
Actually,
Ohio. We got to have some people in Ohio.
right?
here's the thing from Silverback Distillery. Not to interrupt this
Oh,
story,
go ahead.
but they have a thing where you can actually buy a barrel and you can go in and sit down with the distiller and help create
The blend or whatever.
Really?
the
however you do it,
blend,
yeah.
and every bottle that comes out of that barrel is yours, and it'll have your logo on it and your name. And I was talking to the guy that I met who runs the East Stroudsburg place. It's like, InebriNation should have a barrel.
Fuck yeah.
And
Yeah.
Barrels
I don't
are
know how
not
much
cheap.
I don't know how much
yeah.
it costs,
Oh yeah.
but I think like it's probably cost effective to guys like
Oh,
us.
1,000%. It is. Yeah.
You know.
100%. Like, so I'm in a group that actually does like barrel selections, right? And so they do a bunch of them. Like the people that kind of manage it, they go out and they go to the different distilleries or whatever, and they'll pick them and do the blends and whatever, and they'll call it whatever. And then within the group, they have people like try to design the label. Hey, if you get picked for the label, then you get a free bottle or whatever. But some of them are fucking super legit. And I'm looking at this thing, and the bottles, Tim, some of them are pretty fucking dope. Like the Double Eagle Very Rare is fucking, that's $2K all day.
This is the lottery thing.
Yeah, so like it's the OFC 1993, the for 2,500, the Double Eagle Very Rare for $2,000.
Is there a
Michter's
link we
25
can
year.
put in the thing?
What's that now?
Yeah. I sent it to you guys.
Yeah,
Well,
he
I
sent
don't-
it
yeah.
in an email.
I know, but right now I'm looking at the same thing you're looking at. Not
They
my
got the
email.
tweet. They got the Michter's 25 year, the King of Kentucky, which I've not actually heard of, and then the Old Forester Birthday, which is usually pretty sought after. And it's, I mean, $150 ain't cheap, you know what I mean? But it's a whole lot more reasonable than 2,500. You know what I mean?
Yeah, wait, that's $150 a shot.
Oh,
No,
only
those,
thing
are,
I-
those are the bottles. They were talking about the OFC.
The only
Okay.
thing I got,
Oh,
the only thing I got from Tim was drunk teen sex parties.
Well, there's a whole bunch of them in there. But Chuck, I will let you read the drunk teen sex parties.
Dude, I feel like we might be a little bit too old for that.
We should show. We need to show the Pornhub version of that.
Oh, like dude, I love those. Somebody's like, I think I downloaded.
I'm sure it'll be a lot better.
Movie.
Oh yeah.
I think I downloaded the wrong Mandalorian. And you're like, no, you didn't. That looks sick.
But Chuck, go ahead and read the drunk teen sex parties.
Oh, Jesus.
Now that you mentioned it.
Look what I have.
The readers.
I was about to take mine off and try to hand it to you through the
CVS specials.
Oh, I know why he wants me to read it. Los Gatos woman. You know, I did live in Los Gatos when I was like 5.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Ah, shithole.
I know. Los Gatos woman charged with running secret teen parties filled with booze and sex. Prosecutors characterized Shannon Bruga as obsessed with pushing son, friends, girls into dangerous binge drinking and sex while keeping the scheme hidden from her husband.
So it's like
you go upstairs. Go upstairs and do your podcast, honey.
Yeah, go do your podcast. Go play your Xbox. I'm good. I'm gonna hang out here and get the kids drunk.
A South Bay woman has been charged with hosting a series of illegal parties for her son and his friends, at which investigators say she supplied alcohol, pushed them to binge drink, and manipulated them into having sex with intoxicated teenage girls. Because every teenage boy needs to be manipulated into having sex with teenage girls.
You know,
I think she was just manipulating the girls.
You know, me growing up my teenage years, there were several single moms that let, you know, our friends from school have parties. And she didn't have, and they didn't have to tell us to do anything.
There was no manipulation going on.
There was just like, it was just like, okay, cool, we can have a party. And she was cool. I mean, you know, most of them were she's, they smoke pot. So
I don't know. I don't know how old this lady is. I may have gone to kindergarten with her.
Okay.
I mean, she's got teenage kids that she's getting wasted and convincing to.
She looks way old. She looks way older than.
Okay, I gotta click on it now.
So she's not a MILF.
She faces 39 criminal charges, including 12 felony counts and 10 misdemeanor counts of child endangerment.
That's a dope house, though.
1 count of misdemeanor sexual. Yeah, it's Los Gatos, dude. That's not what Los Gatos looked like in 1970, whatever the fuck I lived there. But in an investigative outline submitted by prosecutors, the 47-year-old. So no, she was in preschool and when I was in kindergarten. 47-year-old Bruga is characterized as being obsessed with using text messages and Snapchat to organize secret booze-filled parties, attended by as many as 20 teens, in which she was the lone adult and where she often pushed them into drinking to a point of illness or unconsciousness.
We got to do a show from one of these.
The district attorney says,
"Check that dude out. He's puking."
The district attorney says, "It took a lot of brave children to come forward and to untangle this deeply disturbing case."
Brave children, they were pissed.
Yeah.
Why'd you ruin this for us?
Fuck, man, we were getting hand jobs. You fucked it up, yo.
It says a bunch of other shit, but whatever.
Yeah,
you get the gist of it.
Blaming the high school too. They're like, oh, because some parents are like, because I guess the lady's kid was on the football team, so a bunch of the football kids were going and having these parties or whatever, and one of the moms was like, yo, the kids are getting drunk. You should say something. And the coaches were like, sure, okay, or whatever. But I don't know that. I mean, they probably should say something, but I mean, at the end of the day, they're not liable for some fucking lady snapping a bunch of 15-year-olds and getting them shit-faced and being like,
sure,
she touched
Yes.
tips or whatever the fuck she
Right,
was doing.
right,
Yes.
whatever. Yeah, yeah.
She made us touch.
I mean,
tits.
you know what? Her mugshot looks rough, but like I bet you she's like milfy.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think you're probably right.
I bet when she's
like,
not
you look
in fucking an orange jumpsuit.
I'm imagining.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
imagining.
my advice to her is start an OnlyFans, and you'll get the money you need to solve your legal problem.
Well, look, as the end of the article,
As long as you shove stuff up your ass, you know. But
as the end of the article states, everyone should feel relieved that this woman is not on the street. She was grooming these kids, setting
For
them up
what?
for sexual acts.
They just came and party at her house.
They did
Oh,
it.
dude,
And
was she trying to groom them to become like when they're 18? She could be like a 18 only little porno industry.
Yes, she'll have her own porno empire.
Right? What do they think?
This guy, he knows it.
I just,
She's weird.
we don't condone this type of behavior.
No,
No.
But teenagers have sex.
It happened.
Yeah.
Not mine.
They don't.
It does happen.
They don't need to be manipulated into it.
No.
Yeah, especially teenage boys, dude. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I was so peer
I
pressured.
think the whole thing
Yeah.
is she was getting girls over to that house to bang
So
her
that
son,
her
pretty
son
much.
and his
So
friends
she was
could
getting
smush.
them drunk to do it.
Yeah.
So he's
Well, I
probably
mean, it's
an ugly
wrong
kid.
all the way around. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
You're right. Yeah.
yeah.
It's not right.
You know, we may make jokes, but she's a fucking weirdo. Keep your kids away from her.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
These are children.
So, yes.
But if she wants to come to an InebriNation party,
Well, yeah. Meet us in Vegas.
The dive bar.
We'll
Just
set
over
you
for
up. We'll set you up with props and shit. Have her carry signs up and down the fucking strip.
She could wear a Chuck's crown for a little bit.
No,
Such
I
a
just
weird
think,
guy.
it's funny, everyone should feel relieved. There's worse people on the streets.
Oh, there is. There really is.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
this lady's
You know.
kind of a scumbag, dirtbag, and
Yeah.
raising her little jock kid to be a scumbag. And
Pretty much. To show him that he can get whatever he wants.
I have to get a beer.
Oh, go get. I thought you just
Get a
got
good
one.
No, he got.
Oh no, Chuck did. Never mind.
no, I just did. You want to hear what it is?
Yeah, let's hear it.
This is from the Bronx Brewery.
Nice.
It's called City Island. And let me read what's on the cans, because I can't. It's a sour IPA. It's 6% alcohols, 6 alcohols, and it's slightly sour, crisp, refreshing. Northeast IPA with a juicy punch. Now, I'll say this. This neither looks or tastes like a beer or an IPA.
Really?
It looks like a cider.
Yes. Yeah, that's a weird color for a beer, man.
Yeah.
Unless it's Bud Light.
That's
And
not
it tastes. Yeah, it tastes like a sour IPA, but it's very light. There's not much
Super.
body to it.
Huh.
Yeah, I've had a
it's good.
handful of them. I've had a handful of them. Evil Twin does a pretty solid one.
That's Evil Twin with 2 L's.
No. Evil Nash with 2 L's.
Oh.
Evil Twin is
They're from
Fuck
Philly.
you.
the Mickler. Yeah,
that's
so
another one we gotta go to.
Mickler. I don't know how the fuck to say it. It's Danish, but apparently that was 2 brothers, maybe even twins. So one of them runs Mickler, the other one started Evil Twin out in the East Coast Northeast area. But they make badass beers. They make some really good ones.
Yes, they do.
They make ones where like they throw a bunch of frozen pizzas into the fucking thing. Yeah, like they're wild, bro. But yeah, they make some good beers. But I've had their
Somebody's
sour
cat's
IPAs
choking.
legit, but they do the good ones do seem to be a lot like lighter body and stuff. I I don't know why. Honestly, maybe it's a kettle sour. Like they do like sort of a lighter IPA, or maybe they do like a second run on the mash and then turn that into a kettle sour with it. I'm not 100% sure because I'm not a brewer. You know what I mean? I drink a lot. My brother is a brewer, so maybe if he's still listening, hey James, at Evil Nash with 2 L's in Clarksville, Tennessee, go ahead and type in the message.
I mean, I'm
goes
an
into making a
amateur
sour
home
IPA.
brewer, but I don't know about sours and all
But
that shit.
you've been getting a little more serious lately, Chuck, haven't you?
Ooh.
Not with my beer.
Well, no,
No.
but you're still
Yeah, we're I don't.
you're still brewing.
Competitions. You've done some brewing at breweries.
I was supposed to do some brewing at breweries, and then you know what happens when you show up to the brewery on brew day and the power goes out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The brewer freaks the fuck out because he's got to waste his whole fucking deck, and it was a holiday too.
Yeah, that sucks for them.
No, yeah, I don't want to say too much, but we're gonna go into the mead making business, and we're gonna be doing that in collaboration with an unnamed local brewery who I've mentioned many times. So that's coming soon.
That's great.
2 things for me. 2 things
Especially
for me.
when yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was say
Go ahead.
one. I want to go ahead and let's go ahead and trademark this, but you guys will have a meadery and you will also sell splatter horns.
Yes.
Two. Killer Mike wants to know where's the crown.
I was wondering that as well. Now you need that crown.
So that crown went into the garbage because
It's for Burger King.
I'm not taking this on the plane with me. But yeah, there will be splatter horns. We're gonna do a little bit of the Viking aesthetic thing, but we're gonna stray away from it quite a bit too, because I don't want to get arrested for having to beat up people who show up at my fucking meat house.
Yeah.
So I don't want to cater to a certain demographic of the public,
Right-handed people
who might think that
Excuse me, no lefties.
who might think that
all right.
Vikings and Meads are.
Oh, correct. Yeah, I get where you're going. I smell what you're stepping in.
I don't want to have too much of that aesthetic going on. Also, I don't want to totally abandon it because I don't actually want to let those assholes have that aesthetic because it has nothing to do with them.
Well, Angry Eric plays on that, and they don't have any weirdos.
Aren't they in Newton?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Lafayette, but they really play it up. So
no, I mean Newton's full of mutants.
Going
in there.
No, actually, it's Lafayette. It's way outside.
He's also a former district attorney, and it's a little different. Like that whole crew, like they hear Mead and automatically they look at it, and then if you got too much Viking shit going on, next thing you know, you're gonna have fucking, weird shit happening in your place.
I got a meat I want to open. I'm gonna go grab that.
You should.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna venture down that road, but I'm not gonna talk about it too much right now because it's not official yet.
The couple of bottles of mead that you gave me were fucking great. What was it? The hibiscus.
Thank you. Yeah, I gave you a hibiscus elderberry.
Yes, they were fucking killer.
Yeah, Laura made that mead.
We
got all fucked up on those 2 bottles.
I'm sure you did.
Oh, dude, yeah. Like, are you doing them in like bombers or just or
no? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a couple of chuckable meads that are in the 6 to 8% range, so that they can be on tap. And those will be like our kind of in rotation meads. And And then we're gonna have some traditionals that we bottle and age, and those will be up there in the anywhere between 13 and 22% range.
Yeah, the big boys.
Yeah. But
so-
those will be bottle only, and if you want to drink them on location, it's going to be very small pours and shit like that. So
yeah.
I get a pint glass.
yeah, Groby gets a country. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So the pint glass thing is funny. So Lagunitas does High Westified every year, which is like they're like an imperial stout aged in High West whiskey barrels, and it's good. It comes in anywhere from like 13 to 15%, which normally if you go to a bar or a tap house or whatever, they're gonna give you like a 6 ounce, 8 ounce pour.
Sure.
But because I was like a local and a regular at the bar
Right.
that I was going to in Baltimore, they just full pints. I had a couple of them, dude. I was like,
Yeah. Well, I went to
oh,
Fox and Hare tonight because Laura went into the city tonight, so she was taking the train back, and I was like, well, I don't want to be late, so I better eat dinner at the brewery because it's right down the street. And I know,
they posted some killer wings on Instagram, man.
yeah, it's Wednesday's wing night.
Like these like these Polynesian fucking chili wings. They look pretty good.
They have this thing that they call the I don't know what they call it. They call it the Buffalo Fry Bowl. I call it the Stoner Bowl because it's like they take French fries and Brussels sprouts.
Oh, I had that there once.
And queso, and then fucking. It's like somebody stoned made up this recipe, right? So I'm like, give me the Stoner Bowl. Well, they thought it would be funny to give me like 3 servings of it, so they came out with this giant fucking mound of this shit, like I could barely see over it. While everybody else was having a wing night. But I also ordered a stout. And no, it wasn't a stout. I got a Cotton Darkness, which is a black ale. And it's usually served in a smaller pour, But Sean goes, and you get a big boy cup.
Oh, you get a big boy cup, and then next thing you know, you're like, man, that beer hits, bro. Like,
yeah, it's not that strong of a beer. I think I mean, it's probably like 7.2 or something. So it's up there, but
yeah, it's not too bad. It's not like put you on your ear, kind of thing, which is funny because so you mentioned the meads and the higher test, we'll call it.
Okay. Tim's getting ready to drink a mead. I was like, what? I'm like, what the fuck's he doing with a bottle of wine?
Oh, it's a cider. So it's a cider. It's a cider / mead.
Yeah.
I bet you mine are better.
It smells great. But
what
over the summer, Blank 77 played at something called Camp Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and it's a place called Four
These
Quarters
make me
Farm.
look smarter.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It was a campground in the middle of Pennsylvania, maybe more towards the West Coast there, because we actually drove through Maryland at one point to get there. And it's a multi-denominational.
Tim, there's no part of Pennsylvania near the West Coast.
The western part of Pennsylvania.
Okay, all right.
The western coast of PA.
Yeah, not the West Coast.
Yeah.
Sorry, I haven't drank in a while, and I just drank all that Russian Imperial Stout.
Yeah.
So, fuck you. Anyway, this place was like a multi-denominational church campground thing. It was a cult.
Oh, 1,000%. I was like, what are you getting at, dude?
So I'm pretty sure that I
It's
thought
cult.
we would wind up dying while we were there, but instead I wound up bringing this mead home that they made there. So maybe it's like the Jim Jones flavor.
I know, dude.
Nice.
You might want to get some test strips, man. Look at fucking Kirby's like, fuck yeah.
Hey, the people at Kool-Aid.
I drink it. I got this mead made by a cult. I'm drinking.
The people from
This is
Kool-Aid
fucking
really
delicious.
want
Oh
to
my
thank
God.
you for saying Flavor Aid too.
Hey, you're welcome. That's what
They
it is.
appreciate that, man.
Yeah, they get a
for
bad rap.
years they've been like, "Don't drink the Kool-Aid."
Why is
Like it
everybody
was
drinking
fucking, it was the
drink
generic
fucking Kool-Aid?
shit.
Yeah, it
The
wasn't
guys, oh
Kool-Aid.
yeah.
Yeah, it was the fucking
Was
dollar
it
store
wasn't
brand.
actually Kool-Aid?
Really,
No,
though,
it was
if you
Flavor
live
Aid.
out by Pittsburgh,
It wasn't
come out and
Kool-Aid.
Get this stuff. This is really delicious.
4 Quarters Beatery.
Okay.
Harvest
Yeah.
Fruit
All right.
Sicer.
This I cannot drink this whole thing. Not right now, at least.
Is it like
It's
Bert
15 alcohols
Ertlinger's
in it.
fruited wines?
15
Yeah,
alcohols.
The
Is it
sugar's
15?
already getting to me.
It's a 15 banger?
Yeah, see the meads I make, you don't taste any sugar. Like a little bit, maybe,
Well, I mean,
but
it's sweet.
they're
It's
not
a fruit.
very
It's
sweet.
a fruited mead. I mean,
You got to use like gallons of honey, yeah?
it
Oh,
tastes
yeah.
like honey. It
Yeah,
definitely
but-
tastes like honey.
You know, if you do it right, all the sugars are
But
fermented
if
out.
they're
Yeah,
a cult, they have a lot of honey.
Yeah.
They just have acres and acres of bees.
There was like stone structures all over the place here.
Yes,
And
they're
there
all
was one
filled
by-
with bees.
there
Honey's
was
dripping down the wall.
Nah, this is what I was trying to tell Renee, that if she went through the hole in this rock, she would be reborn into the cult. I was trying to get her to go through it because now her soul is damned to hell because she would not go through the hole.
Do not go in the fucking hole.
Oh, no, she should have gone through the hole. We were
No,
gonna
no,
pass
I'm
her
not.
through,
Mm-mm.
and she'd
Nah,
be
I'm out. I'm
reborn.
fighting. I ain't going in that motherfucking hole.
Oh, well, there it is.
There it goes. There goes
Finally.
Murder Mike. Why is Chuck not wearing the crown?
I know. He's
So what
just
happened
jelly.
was-
He's just jelly. He's not on the show.
Mm.
The crown didn't fit in the luggage, man. The crown went to the garbage at the hotel. We get a new one.
No, you should have mailed that shit. I would have mailed it.
Nah, dude, it was like
You
a
should have
$5.
autographed it
It was a
and sold it.
$5 crown.
You could have signed it, put it on eBay,
I-
made like $50.
It
Well, at
looked
least.
like it looked like a $5 million crown on me, but in reality, it was
I liked it. I liked it. It was good. I was like, man, I should have.
it was a good look, dude. It was a
In,
good
you
look.
pull
in
anyone's hair?
Philadelphia, it's worth $50.
Yeah, it was a good. It worked. It worked.
Did
I
you
was
pull
like,
anyone's hair?
No, I don't have to play that game.
Oh, okay. No hair.
It's
pulling.
funny, like people could actually tell me that my band sucks, and they could. I don't care.
Did
I'll
somebody
still buy them.
Why would it bother you?
I'll still buy them a shot. Like I don't give a fuck, dude. I think Tim's band sucks, and we're like great friends.
Right?
Bro,
You know? No, just
Oh
kidding.
my
I
God,
we're
love
gonna go-
Tim's band.
We're gonna go on tour together.
I haven't.
No, I love Tim's band.
I'm in. You know what's funny? Like, because we haven't done a show.
No, I was
for a
talking
while.
about Broken Heroes. I don't care about blanks are great. No.
Hey Tim, do you like my sending you random pictures of people wearing blank shirts and be like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
I
you guys
love
are
it.
popular, bro?
Did you go see that band on Halloween?
What's that?
Did you go see the cover band on Halloween?
I didn't know.
Oh,
There was a blanks cover band.
Yeah, in Phoenix, dude, they did a show, and that was funny too. I sent them the flyer because they're like, oh, we're doing like a fucking old school punk cover Halloween party cover band thing, and there's a fucking Blanks cover band, and I was like,
Aren't
yo,
the blanks an old school punk cover band?
like Manic Hispanic?
we've done our share of covers.
Yeah, but I just thought it was. I thought that was interesting. But no, when I was in Vegas for punk rock bowling,
Oh yeah.
there was tons and tons of people rocking Blank stuff. So after probably like the 30th person, I was like, dude, I'm just gonna take a picture and just send them to everybody in the group text and be like,
Yeah.
oh shit, somebody likes your band, Tim. Like, oh, I'm surprised. And then it just kept going. And the best was Lower Class Brats. There was a kid with the shirt, and I was like, oh, hey, can I get a picture? And he was like, I don't think it was his girlfriend, it was just like a chick he was with, but he was, like hair over his eye kind of thing. And I was like, what? And I was like, would it be cool if I took a picture of your shirt? I don't want to just like take a picture of you without your permission because that's fucking weird. But can I take a picture of your shirt? And he's like, oh, what? And I was like, I looked at the chick. I was like, hey, can I take a picture of his shirt? Because my buddy's actually in the band, and I'm like fucking with him right now. So is it okay? And she's like, yeah. And she opened up his jacket. I took a picture. I was like, this is so weird. Weird fucking dynamic. All of this for a joke. I had to commit that hard for the joke.
That's fucking
But
wonderful.
that punk rock bowling was actually super fun.
I
Like,
had a great time out there.
I'm sure. Yeah, I've never been, but sure
I've only went to the ones in Jersey.
We need
We're
to do
going
a show
to-
out there.
those
I was
don't
pleasantly
count.
surprised with.
Yes, they do.
They're not the same though. It's
Um,
not. It's
2016, Flag played.
Mhm.
It was
I know
Flag. It was Flag, and that was like they didn't play in Vegas. They played in Jersey.
No, the lineup was great, but the whole
It's not
thing
the same
is just not the
aesthetic.
same.
The thing.
Well, yeah, because you don't have a whole city. You only have Asbury Park.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So they have the. It was cool. Like, so it's old Vegas, like Fremont Street, right? And so they have the event. And they got the 2 stages and all the shit there, and then they have like side stuff. So they have like pool parties, and they have after. So and then along in old Vegas, they have like after shows.
Yeah.
And the last night they'll have like the secret surprise show, which was one of the bands that already played that day. So I was kind of like, but.
Yeah, why is that
and
a
then
secret surprise?
they do punk rock karaoke, which is actually pretty fun because it's like dudes from the Dickies and Bad Religion and
Yeah.
fucking, you know what I mean? And so that's the band. That's like the fucking house band, right?
Yeah.
Are these fucking dudes that you're like, these guys are fucking rad. And then you know, you sign up, I guess early. I have no idea how you sign up, but you sign up and then they have a list of songs. You pick which one you want to do, like doing karaoke, but you go up and then you've got, you know,
you got this band behind you playing.
you got this band that's like fucking like they're all legit.
Is there like are there mentor songs on there? Probably not.
Dude,
Chuck,
I don't know.
what brewery are you drinking?
Bronx Brewery.
I put it in the comments.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Bronx Brewery, City Island Sour IPA. 6 alcohols.
Okay.
All right,
but
so
yeah, like, sorry, I was gonna say the punk rock karaoke thing was super fun. It was a mix, man. Like by the end of it, it was all 90s punk songs, like mid 90s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why am I gonna
No
do that?
FX.
If I'm going up there, I'm like doing a song by the Damned or like 999.
Yeah, no, there were some fucking rad ones. There was this.
I
Dude
did see
Skulls
something
really
cool
good.
today.
What's
Let's
that?
see today.
I did see something cool today. Fear posted a video from Punk Rock in the Park, which was
Those
on the
last weekend
7th.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and they played "Let's Have a War," and the lyrics were not altered.
Okay.
They were fucked up a little bit because Lee
Wrong
forgot
order.
what verse he was on, but they did not leave out the "Give Guns to the Queers" part. So
I mean,
Good. Good.
Everybody deserves.
Good.
It's all right for him to.
Cheers, Lee Ving.
How old is he? Like 60?
He's definitely older than me.
No. I
he's like
went.
Groby's age.
Me. No, he's older than me, man.
At least 2 years.
He's got like 10 years on me at least.
They were fantastic when I saw them out there in Vegas.
Me and Pat and Greg went and seen them at fucking where was it, Webster Hall or something in the city, on their fucking when they did their 40th anniversary tour, and like they didn't sing that line. The audience did, but
He knew they were going to sing it.
Yes, you know, but he left out like various other lines.
Wait, he's
That,
going to
like-
try to
Jet
chase
thing?
Pat out of the club?
You know what?
He's going to try to chase Pat out of the club?
No, we were way back. We were.
Oh, because so he didn't
Were
see
you
it.
at that show?
Yeah. No.
Chase Pat out of the club?
Yeah, I was
Look at
there.
the Sessions.
Yeah, I was there. That was the night that
He spit on him or something and leave.
Yeah.
Pat was trying to get up and get in front of him, and like
It was the night that I met. It was the night that I met Pat and Chris Burke. And I witnessed the whole fucking thing. It was great.
At a Fear show.
Yeah, at a Fear show. He went up and was spitting at Lee Ving, and Lee Ving in the middle of the set runs off the stage and goes over and starts kicking Pat in the shins with his cowboy boots.
That's fucking great.
But Pat's like, Pat's a train wreck, but he's
Yes.
like at least two human beings taller than Lee Ving. So it was just funny to watch. He's 1.5 adult males taller than Lee Ving. So
I got a buddy that's like
What
I was
one's
like,
that, Tim?
that's like
This is,
half.
This is New Ridge Brewing, Nico's Thunder.
Okay.
Nico's Thunder. It's a
All right, I have them down.
Baltic Porter.
All
Like
right.
you're taller than Lee Ving, Mike.
Am I? You know what? I
In
You know,
person,
I've never
I
seen
saw
I
them
think
in a
you
very
are.
but I
small.
imagine
I
he's
saw them
not
in a
as
very
tall as the rest
small
of us.
club, but I don't recall that.
I think you're either taller or you're about the same size.
Yeah, I mean, and that, I don't know. Like, if he was super small, that would stick out. But if he's like, oh, he's 5'5", I'm like, that's close enough. Like, I'm not gonna.
Right.
He's like the size of Mike Ness, but
Oh, okay, yeah.
whereas Mike Ness is kind of like in shape, leaving looks like he plays bocce ball in Boca.
Lee used to be. So Lee was in shape when Mike Ness looked like he was like in a fucking anime.
Yeah,
cartoon.
Right.
You ever see? Well, I met who's a singer of the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Dickie, bro, I love that man.
Oh yeah,
No.
He's
fucking
so short.
legend.
yeah.
I mean, he's bigger than me. So
He's like 5'4" or something, or
I
five.
think
Yeah.
short on the
I don't know, man.
From when I was like in high
You guys
school.
are you guys are gonna really fucking piss Mikey Bones off here in a minute.
No.
No. This is
No,
kind of
it's fine.
cool. Like,
No, I mean,
I just didn't
I'm
realize
fine,
it. It was like the Tom Cruise in movie things. I
don't think he's.
I think
that
I told the
short.
story about how with Blanks were on tour that my bass head.
No,
blew.
you don't think he's that short. Of course not.
yeah.
Yeah.
We played it. We played a show with John. Borrowed their head.
Mike is like, I don't think he's that short, man. Like, yeah, you don't.
InebriNation does not condone height shaming,
Yeah, I mean seriously,
despite what you hear here today.
no, not at all. Not at all.
It's bedtime. We've just been informed. It's bedtime.
Okay. All right.
I muted.
Well,
Sorry, I muted.
Well, as a matter of fact,
I'm drinking this beer. It's called Kangaroo Crossing.
Nice.
It's
better be
from
Australia.
It's from Foundation Brewing in Maine, and
There's
it's
no
enough.
kangaroos in Maine.
it's brewed with all Australian hops,
Oh,
Okay.
they actually make some good ones. Nelson,
and it's banging out at an 8.2.
Nice.
nice.
So
Well, I'm going to say this. The show was scheduled for 9:05 to 9:45. It's 10:15 now.
Gone over.
we're good.
Laura's got to work tomorrow. It's my day off. But let's say something before we go. Let's, cheers to Mikey. Happy Veterans Day.
Happy
Happy
Veterans Day, you
Day.
guys.
Thank you, boys.
What you know,
Thank you, guys.
don't
Cheers.
don't tell us Happy Memorial Day. That's wrong. But happy
It's Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day. is
Cheers to you guys,
a
man.
good day. So cheers.
Yes.
And my son Charlie too. He's now a
Yes.
veteran as of
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yes, Charlie Jr.
Hey, Charlie.
Now officially a veteran.
Hey,
There
What's
you go.
next in his venture now? Does he know what he's going to do?
Yeah. You guys want to hear what Charlie's doing?
Yeah, let's see what he's
Before
doing.
I
Come on.
stripper.
You already look like a proud father.
all right, so Charlie steps into shit and comes out smelling like roses all the time. He's done it his whole fucking life. I don't know how he does it.
Good luck.
I always told him pick up a trade.
Yes.
So he's learning a trade right now from that's a very unique trade, a trade that not very many people are familiar with or skilled in. And it's a trade that the person he's learning from, who's 80 something, has worked with such wonderful artists as he referred to them, I believe, as the Spicy Pepper Band. So anyway, he works with the Spicy Pepper Band every time they come to San Diego. Anyway, Charlie is now tuning pianos.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah. He's tuning pianos, refurbishing pianos, and that's his thing.
Who the fuck's the
Nice.
spicy
Which
pepper? I was
is,
thinking like Red Hot Chili Peppers or something. But
That was Red Hot Chili Peppers. Is the band
They
that
play
this
piano?
dude- Yeah, live. Yeah.
fuck.
So-
I've seen them live. I don't recall, but
Yeah.
it's mostly-
I have,
I like
yeah.
Philly. I like.
I've
Philly.
seen
He's-
I've seen a piano make an appearance.
Yeah.
A time or two.
Really.
So
There was a video where they were playing Higher Ground, and all of a sudden it flashed a Stevie Wonder playing it with him. So there was definitely a piano there.
So
Yeah.
there's so that's actually what he's doing, man. He's like and that's a hell of. I told him, I was like, all right, cool. It's kind of a hell
Super
of a
niche.
trade to learn because nobody does that. Like
Yeah,
you'll
it's
be
very
one of the
niche, but it's something that
You got to be
Everyone
really
that
good
has a
because you
piano will play
basically
piano.
You-
right.
You
by
only
ear.
see that in like 1950s TV shows and cartoons.
Right. Abbott and Costello,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But people have pianos and
Maybe
they can't tune them themselves. There's
for real. That's got to be a interesting process.
Yeah. Yeah. I was
You
like,
gotta
dude,
use a
you
tuning.
I was like,
key
dude, you don't
and,
even know how to tune your bass yet.
It's like,
There's
oh,
like 5,000 strings on a piano.
right, and the little
No.
power thingies. And
No,
the
he
little-
like he could tune anything. Like he's So I yeah, he could, and he's loving it. He's like, yeah, it's great. He's like, the only thing that sucks is the dude's a Mormon. He's like, but I've already told him, leave me alone about that.
Don't try to recruit me.
Right,
But it's a bummer because we can't get drunk together.
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
And I can't buy you a coffee.
Yeah.
Anyway,
There always is the loophole, though.
there's always a loophole.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, it's time for me to bid you all
I do.
adieu.
Adieu.
Me too.
Yeah, me too. But in
Nice.
2 weeks from Saturday, right? Yeah, we will be at Fort Nonsense.
Yeah.
In,
Yeah, on the
Okay.
20th.
New Jersey.
That's right.
Yeah.
We haven't even told them yet, but Fort Nonsense,
No.
we'll be there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're
But-
coming.
I mean,
Listen in,
we
folks.
yeah.
Write down Fort Nonsense. We
Yeah.
better tag them in this too.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, they know we're coming for them.
Yeah. Okay. I'll make sure I write that down.
So yeah, November 20th, we will be live at Fort Nonsense Brewing Company.
Yes.
They don't even know it yet.
They have no idea we're just going to show up and
We're
We're
just
gonna
gonna
show up.
Oh, they're gonna find out.
Yeah.
But they're really cool. They like us.
We're
So,
gonna wear matching
Well,
bone
they-
thugs
they
and
like us,
Harmony
yeah.
tank tops.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they have a really good fucking sour that I could drink like 10 of. But they're like 8.5%. So,
Ah,
so
Boom, 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 boom.
All right,
Yeah.
so you've
So-
been listening to InebriNation,
yeah.
and we are gonna get the fuck out of here
yep.
as soon as I figure out what I'm doing.
Happy Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day, motherfuckers.
We'll talk
Yeah.
to you
Take tomorrow off. Even if your
Cheers.
boss doesn't give it to you, take tomorrow off. Tired of all you motherfuckers. I support
I
the
have
troops.
tomorrow off.
I
This is
support
America.
the troops. Take tomorrow off.
I have tomorrow off. So
And also,
everybody
as-
else take tomorrow off.
Also, as a veteran, and I'm sure Mikey will agree with me, I support the troops too. Most of them.
It's
Not
absolutely.
all the troops. Jesus, I don't support all of any group.
There's
So,
always assholes and everything.
look, there's 4 branches of the military. There's the Army, the Navy, the corporation, and the cult. But we love them all. All kidding aside, love them all. Support you all as organizations. But do I support every single person that's part of it? No, because some of you are assholes. There's assholes in every group. But
That's true.
anyway, thanks for your service. And tomorrow, take the day off. Go get your free shit at Applebee's. And
I'm sure you can get free shit at better places. Don't listen to him.
No, really, it's pretty much Applebee's, man.
Yeah, it's mainly Applebee's.
Yeah, and here we go. InebriNation out. Happy
Yeah.
Veterans Day.
Later, happy